Welcome back, Mission Critical Podcast. Dr. Levi Rozier. Part two.
Oh my goodness.
We
Oh my goodness.
on the last
We had to.
podcast.
That was a
We
lot.
went deep.
We did.
Let's go deeper.
And we got feedback, which
Ooh,
is
we
great.
did. We
What's
did.
great about conflict is one that will cause feedback.
It is a beast.
It is.
I don't know if we touched on all the things, and I don't know if we ever will touch on all things related to conflict, but I think we can go a little further.
I do, especially with your expertise in social work. That therapy person, that's the one about conflict. And
Yeah,
personalities and different makeups and people. That's not one fit for everybody.
It's not. Let's talk about conflict in Christianity. Let's go deeper with that. Can you explain to us why we deal with conflict?
I do. I like what Jesus said when he came to the earth. He said that I did not come to bring peace, but I came to divide. All right. So when you divide something up from there's a sword cut, bleeding going on, right? And so when you divide people up, you actually gonna have different makeups of people coming to one place or in one body with different makeups, different races, different background, and trying to fit into this or be transformed into this image of person we call Jesus Christ. You had to know there would be conflict.
Yeah.
You had to know that will, because everybody on their own right is God is forming them. All right. But he's forming them through their own history, their pain,
their
their trauma, their makeup, their right and wrong, their disposition. So think about this. You're talking about confronting people. You got all that background. There may be trouble.
Yeah, and we're never going to have a conflict-free life.
No.
There's always going to be something, someone, somebody.
You know, I know I told a story about all conflict with God himself.
Ooh.
You know, or just believing God to do something for your family and he don't. God allowing a child, now I'm not putting this on God, but God is omnipresent and all powerful. Allowing someone to get raped and then stop it. You can have a conflict with God and don't know it.
Oh, yeah. There probably are some people who have a conflict with God for allowing things to happen to them, to their family members, to their body, to their children.
Yes.
How do you grapple with that?
I'm going to tell you, so if I'm talking about conflict has a lot to do with within motives, heart issues. So you made a good point. Conflict, I think, is transforming us and helping form. God used all these things to form us to be better people like him.
You're right, because what would this life be without a little conflict? I think it makes us better. It makes us more resilient. It makes us run a little bit faster, put a little pep in our step. It helps us to be quick on our feet. Think fast. Think fast. What you gonna say? Somebody cuss you out. Think fast.
Let me ask you a question once. She got the come on, I got the scholar. Let's talk about the therapeutic side of this conflict. Because the Bible don't really say, it said, we should, if we got an argument, brother, we should. It says stuff like, be angry, but sin not. It said, there are some things that give the script on things to do. But it don't tell us about people's personalities. It don't tell us about how to manage all of that. What if you have a personality, but you get in conflict with someone who don't have one? But how you manage confronting and people or having conflict with people with different personalities?
I said this before. Sometimes we are novices and beginners when it comes to conflict, and we like to shoot from the hip. We think that people think that how we think, and so we react to them how we would react. In all actuality, you can't treat people like you I'm not going to say want to be treated, but you can't treat people how you would take things. For example, you're a pastor, right? I don't expect you to be out here cussing people out.
Right.
Okay. That's just
Right.
that's my expectation.
Exactly.
All right. Now, Joe Blow on the street,
I expect that.
I may expect that. All right. Or if I'm a quiet person and you have a loud personality, I don't expect for you to receive me just because I'm loud and flamboyant, because that's not your personality type.
That's good.
You may be quiet and you like a quieter approach or an quiet. So I have to take that into consideration. But that comes with wisdom and that comes with discernment.
What you're saying is it takes work.
It takes work.
We try to get stuff off our chest so fast, or want to get through things so fast, because we may be irritated, feel that it come bothering us. But the real work is discerning how to approach it.
Right.
All right. So if I have an A personality, I guess I probably do. Sometimes my personality kind of strong, and I'm talking to a person who really is not that strong, but because I'm so strong in personality, that person may have done something to me, but I'm giving off my personality because I got to get this out because the Bible says I got to get it out. But the person that's receiving it,
they boo-hooing on the inside.
I've been through pain, trauma. I haven't even done the work.
Right.
See what I'm talking about? So it's easy to just do. We don't do a good job as Christians of doing the work.
Yeah. Taking other people into consideration.
Yes. We don't do a good job of that. We really walk away and say, I did what the Bible say. Well, did you really? The Bible said love God, love people. The Bible said do unto others as you would have them do. Well, did you really do what the Bible say? Come on now. If we're going to talk about the whole Bible, you just can't isolate one scripture to hurt people because you feel better. But now you've done more damage than anything.
Yeah, and circling back after damage has been done, being apologetic, not just through words, but through actions. That matters, especially with conflict, because people can feel like you've done wrong to them and you've apologized. But if your behavior hasn't changed, how
really
sorry
start
are you?
reconcile? We really hadn't reconciled.
You really haven't reconciled. You've done so with words, but not action. And that heart change, transformative, that's what we're called to do and be.
It's something what we're saying, and what we're saying, guys, I know is hard work. I get it. And it takes work because a relationship is two-way thing. We're talking about Christians now. If we're talking about the world, y'all can go ahead and get off and come back on later. But we're talking about those of us who really trying to do this Christian walk. And we're not saying it's easy. We know it's hard.
Oh.
That's why you need Holy Spirit to help discern. That's why I think we don't do a good job of doing the work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Of doing the work. Or you know what? I got to confront that sister or that brother or whatever. But they personality might be a little different. I mean, to take them out to coffee.
Yeah. I might not need to text this.
Yeah, I might need a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to redo how I do this. And now because you want them, now you're in the love mode of wanting to treat them how I would want them to treat me. Because confronting and getting stuff out and leaving them naked, you may have done more damage you did good.
Oh, absolutely.
But
you know what? On top of the conflict that we have with one another, there's self-conflict that we have. I mean, because as Christians, we're always going to be dealing with something.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's almost like just because you're a Christian, you have a target on your back.
Yes.
You got a target. There's an enemy.
Every Christian out there, you too.
Too.
If you said Jesus is Lord and really meant that,
the moment you said Jesus is Lord,
target. It's out there. It's on you. It's on you.
Yeah.
Some of us feel our targets are bigger.
Of course, yes.
Now I want to say this. I do think the target. I know. I don't want to from a pragmatic standpoint. I do think your assignment, calling, does give you more exposure to your target.
Oh, absolutely. And especially if you put your assignment out on Front Street. The moment you say that you're doing this and you're doing it because you love God.
It can get, we talked earlier, Tony, about how, I gave you an example of being in the military and you kids sitting behind it. We all shoot behind the line. They shooting at us and we shooting at them. really the target. You know, we're looking at each other shooting, but you don't realize the moment somebody got to step out behind this line.
Oh yeah.
Somebody got to carry the torch. Somebody got to make the move to make us better. Somebody got to say, you know what? I know where we can be. I see our potential, and I want to move in that as a mom, a dad, a pastor, business owner, whatever that is. You are taking, you knowing on the front side what about to happen. Right. So I'm not saying the hits gonna feel good because they don't. No, don't care. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care how saved you are. You know, two things pastors deal with that I'm not trying to go on that part that we deal with that people won't. I'm gonna tell you to help your pastors out around the world. Two things they deal with more than anything in the world.
Okay.
Loneliness and disappointment.
You know what? Loneliness. I would think it would be quite the opposite. You would have people always trying to get next to you.
They always trying to get next to you because it's transactional, but not relational.
See what they can get.
They need something from you. They need something from you. So you're there. You're in spaces because something need to be gotten. All right, but for as relational, now something that has to do with pastor too, who are in our space. But when life happened, most people got their spots to go to. Except pastors. Pastors put their trust in people to do things, and we stop doing it because we don't want to be disappointed because we get disappointed so much. But now you got people around you. They're just pastors. Let's pause that for a minute. Let's go back to the target on all of us. You know, our assignments and stuff God called us to do. And sometimes it seems to be unfair. Because you think if we got a target on us, the Bible said he is our rear guard. You would think he would stop some of this stuff from happening because the Bible says he's our rear guard. You would think he see it coming. Right. All right? But if he stopped every target,
we'll be soft. I think we'll be soft. I think we'll be too soft.
I don't think we'll be strong Christian.
No.
I think we will preach a false gospel.
I think so too.
I think
happiness, joy,
yeah,
joy.
Love. I think we need to tell people. Let me tell you something. I can't promise you somebody won't die when you get saved. I can't promise you that when you get saved that you may feel pain. Let me tell you something. You do get saved though. You got a spirit of God to help you. You got some core hearts to come alongside. God can put in your life to make you stronger. We're all in this together. Yeah. People used to call the church a hospital. I don't agree with that. I just don't. I could be wrong.
Well, people get healed and
I could be wrong.
Why? This that old in the room.
I'm not saying
Jesus is my doctor.
I'm not saying people can't come to us broken.
Okay.
I'm not saying people don't come to us. I'm not saying that. But the church was never meant to be a hospital as much it was meant to be a temple building being built. Okay. That means we all got cracks in us. We all got something we're bringing, and we can be better. But if all of us sick, all of us are here, there's no deployment. Even at a hospital, you get released.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. The hospital is the turnover is too fast. It's not a hospital. We want you to be. This is a community.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see the difference? How you saying that? See, you see. So I'm not saying sick folks don't show up. All right, but if in our brain, if we continually make the church a big bedroom hospital day in, we will confront wrong. We won't know how to deal with conflict because nobody's being healed. You bleed, I'm bleeding. I'm cussing you, you're cussing me out. So I'm revert back to.
Yeah, well, I know.
Y'all say it's a hospital.
I came in here sick.
I'm gonna stay sick. but that's what I'm saying. I don't think the church, and I apologize to the church as a whole. We don't do a good job of doing the work. I've never had a conversation with someone about conflict at this level to talk about the personalities.
Because it matters.
Somebody lost a child last week, and then you want to confront them next year about their child not doing right in children's church. Yeah. See? Yeah. You got to do your work. You got to know that person been through something. Right. So we're going to try to navigate that conflict different. That's what I'm talking about. The church don't do a good job of doing the work. Now I get it. You can't do everybody that way. But most of your conflict is folks you know.
Absolutely, because you ain't in conflict with no stranger.
No,
Not as commonly.
Not common.
No.
That's just a random thing. But conflict is something that has to be dealt with as a church part. And I'm not saying that the podcast won't help you, or going to have talk to your pastor reading the Bible won't help you. It does. But we do need more podcasts that have honest conversation about what's really going on in our heart. Because my heart is, if I'm in conflict inside, it's gonna be hard to
You busting people over the head.
Yeah.
That's if I'm conflicted on the inside, you got to do the self work. You do, and recognizing sometimes it's recognizing our own behaviors and what people taking into consideration about what people have told
That's
you
true.
about yourself.
That's true.
People may say, Tawana, do you realize that every time that you talk about this subject, you loud, you overtalk me, you don't let me,
that's
you
good.
have to take that into consideration
That is
when it comes to
good. That is
conflict.
good.
Like,
That's
all right,
good.
show
That's
me
good.
me. How am I responding?
Yeah, because sometimes the conflict is not that people don't want to confront you. You just told them you told us we can't.
Yeah. You
You
told
told
us
us you're gonna get
It's-
loud and trying to protect your space and all the excuses in the world. Like we tried, like the child said, Mom, I tried to tell you.
Yeah, tried to
Mom, I
tell
tried to tell
you.
you. Every time I tried to tell you about that joker, you got loud and obnoxious. Like, whoa, you told me I can't tell you nothing. You told me people are afraid to talk to you about stuff because you can take it personal. So I'm saying this stuff called conflict take work.
That's why he gave us 2 ears instead of 1. Yeah. Slow to speak,
Hey.
quick to listen.
This thing we call conflict is like work time.
Do you think, and I know we got to wrap up, do you think that one gender over the other deals with conflict more?
Oh God, yes.
You do?
Oh yes. Yes.
What gender?
Oh, I know. I gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay, we gotta continue that.
I gotta go.
Okay,
We gotta go.
Y'all, tune into the next part when we go into gender-related conflict because it exists. Okay, this Mission Critical podcast where you come to get what you didn't even know you needed. We love you guys so much. Stay tuned for more.